section.
That's a great tradition. Oh, Malik Flowers fumbles the kickoff, and here he comes, the most electric return man in the Big Sky. One to beat, and he is gone. Montana's got the jolt they needed.
You talk about the jolt they needed. It was desperation time, but the offense didn't even take the field. Flowers with the drop. They run a little bit harder when they drop the football, and he just had too much speed for the whole special teams unit.
We knew this was going to be a great matchup. Eric Barrier a little slow to get his offense going. It's come alive here in the second half. But look out, here goes Malik Flowers. Could he do it again? He's got 4 of these in his career. Make it 5. Touchdown, Malik Flowers. A 99-yard kickoff return touchdown, and hold the phone. Montana's right back in this.
We've talked about the importance of special teams. Bobby Houck, a special teams guy, now the head coach. And Malik Flowers is just different. He's got that 6-gear clay. He hits the
hard-nosed.
Johnson fakes the give. Now he's going across the middle. There's Malik Flowers loose, breaks a tackle, and he's down at the 40-yard line. Malik showing what he has to bring.
So against zone, you've got a vertical stretch. Against man-to-man, you've got Malik running away from man-to-man coverage.
1st and 10 Grizzlies, ball at the 39-yard line of
this year. For head coach Bobby Houck. Hole opens up, and watch the speed of Malik Flowers. A foot race. One man to beat. See you later. 75 yards. Malik Flowers.
Here they run a jet sweep. Put Flowers over there. Just give him the ball, and he just lets straight speed after that. Pick him up and putting him down. He's not just dangerous on offense, but he's also a pretty good kick returner. He has the speed to go out there and break plays like that.
As well as make some runs.
Off of the play fake. He does take a deep shot. He's got a man, and he got it complete this time. It's Flowers on a huge night.
Good job by Mitch Roberts seeing that ball in too, because it looked like Ben Seymour kind of got a hand on it.
Deep shot from Lucas Johnson going to the end zone. Was that one hauled in? Yes, touchdown Montana. Talk about a big catch right there from Malik Flowers for their first trip to the end zone today. 30-yard completion.
Malik is Montana's big play type guy. What a throw by the quarterback. What an exciting game we have going on early in the first quarter.
I was just going to say, what a way to respond by Montana's offense to respond to that Tommy Mallott touchdown drive.
The game now, look, the Grizz, like 5 minutes, 56 seconds left. They're down by 11, so they got to score a touchdown, 2-point, and a field goal to tie.
Here's Malik Flowers. He's going to run it out of the end zone, has some blockers ahead of him, and he's still on his feet, and he's loose at the 30.
He's
the
gone.
40, midfield. It's
gone.
just what Montana needed. He's going the length of the field, a 100-yard kickoff return for Malik Flowers, and you can see why he's the leading Grizzly kickoff return player in history. Wow.
I'm just shocked. And a creative 2-point play. What great blocking, what great effort, and then look at the speed down the sideline.
Weber State had a couple shots at Malik at around the 20 and the 25, and he did a great spin move. And once he got out to the...
They had all those turnovers in that game against Western Illinois, but still at a +4. So big numbers there, and both those turnovers were big. As we're underway, the second half, and we're going to get things going with Malik Flowers on the return with the good blocks up front. He finds some room. It's over. We're going to start it off with a touchdown by Malik Flowers for the second half here at Washington Grizzly. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're still out at the tailgates, you just missed it.
Doesn't happen with the blocking. Watch, you can see the first wedge did a great job, but the second wedge, and even Gabe Sulcer, the other returner, helps him out. All Malik Flowers needs is a little break, and it is over.
With Lucas in there.
2 receivers split out here to the near side. Keelan White in motion. Johnson quickly finds Malik Flowers, breaks the tackle across the 40, good for first down yardage. Malik Flowers, the wide receiver.
Look at this throw on time and outside, and then Malik gets extra yards. That's what you're looking for. Good start.
First and 10 at the 47 for the Grizz. Johnson, quick throw. Flowers breaks a tackle. Sidesteps another defender, and he's got a first down, a pickup of 10, and he did it with his talented legs.
Well, we all know how dangerous he is, obviously an All-American as a kickoff returner. So imagine now in the receiving game, that's what Coach Rosenbaum wants to do. Get the ball in his hands as quick as possible.
A half step away from breaking a big one right there.
Good block downfield by Cole Grossman, the tight end. And here comes Lucas Johnson, first and 10 now. Grizzlies offense on the move. Throw over the middle. Malik Flowers had to go back. It was thrown behind him, but he hauled it in. Nice move in mid-stride. It was kind of thrown behind him.
What a great... That thing is on the back shoulder. Oh my gosh, most receivers cannot make that. That's the most difficult catch to make, Jay.
Their starting quarterback or their star receiver who've been injured for much of the game tonight. Malik Flowers with the return, a good one out across the 30 to the 33. Don't forget tomorrow night.
To feel it out either early or late, and they can still keep their red shirt out. I really think that's a great decision.
Malik Flowers with a grab, going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 24-yard line. Nice strike by Chris Brown. He put that one right on the numbers, and Malik gets the first down.
Position, Marty, and he's doing quite well here tonight. Lucas Johnson with a wide open receiver. The Grizzlies are going to move the chains again. Pass complete to Malik Flowers.
Dakota, like most teams, elects to punt it. Now you can onside kick this. He'll kick it deep. Malik Flowers is going to get a return here. Flowers straight up the middle of the field. Well, he's trying to break a tackle there. South Dakota was also trying to strip that ball out.
Yeah. Like a nickel. Very, very versatile member of that secondary.
6th year in the program. Brown flushed, throwing, wide open is Flowers. Brought down at the 45. 16-yard pickup for the Grizzlies.
The man who was in coverage underneath Flowers, you'll see 5 right here, and he makes a decision. Okay, at the last moment, he drops into coverage, and then he decides to take off and try to get the quarterback. Instead, that leaves...
Pick him apart.
That's what Johnson will try to do on 3rd and 13. And he goes over the middle. He's got it to Flowers. And there's a good start for Johnson. Moving the chains on the dig across the middle.
Absolutely. I thought it was a little bit of aggressive play call defensively. Man-to-man coverage.
Cam Humphrey out of the gun. Looking left, now flushed that way, pressured, got rid of it, and that is going to be a catch. Malik Flowers made the grab out across the 40-yard line.
An exceptional job by Cam Humphreys of while he's getting chased, he keeps his eyes downfield as he's getting hit. And then a great job of Malik Flowers just walking that tightrope there. Looked to me as like he got actually 2 feet down.
And we only need 1.
Yeah, that's a
tons of weapons, really tough on a defense to cover them all.
So on the 3rd down and long, big pass play for 26 yards. And now airing it out wide open in the end zone and cut for a touchdown.
Well, a little trickery there, Luke. You saw basically a flea flicker if you want
to see it again. Johnson Bergen nearly fell down as Jeffrey Brown pursued. And then Malik Flowers with his first touchdown of the season.
That's what the selection committee is going to decide tomorrow.
Britt with a strike to Flowers. And a first down for the Grizz.
Well, yeah, especially, you know, their 4 losses are going to be to 4 playoff teams. You know, it's not like they had an upset or a...
At their own 47-yard line, they'll snap the ball to Johnson. Fakes the handoff again and throws quickly. That's Malik Flowers across the 50 down to into Bengal territory.
Brian, I think Sacramento State, they're lucky to only be down 6 points.
So here comes the Grizzlies now, and this is Malik Flowers. He's the speedster. He's still on his feet. cuts it back, and finally brought down at the 40.
I love it when your teams are fighting for tackles. Not you get them. They all want the stats.
Norman coming off the edge here. Johnson gets it away, back to Flowers. And with the turn to the outside, he's got a first down past midfield.
Derek, I mean, this is just, that's too much cushion. I mean, what are you doing? That's too much cushion. I know you're respecting the deep ball.
In his blood, his father, Jackie, played in the NFL. That's to the outside to Malik Flowers.
The next one in that line.
He's got years to play here. Johnson. Great touch to Flowers, his first touch of the game on offense. And he's inside the 25 of the 23, and what a throw by Johnson.
Good coverage over there, but nothing you can do. This ball is just...
Grizz 1 for 3 on third down here in the first half. Johnson finds his man, unless it hit the turf. Flowers, if he got underneath it, and it looks like he did. First down, Montana.
I really like the play. I mean, a lot to throw. A lot going on here.
Play action. The Grizz are multifaceted on offense.
2nd and 9. Bergen in motion. Johnson looking over the middle. Malik has it, almost dropped it, breaks a tackle across the 30, down to the 28-yard line, and you can see how slippery he is once he gets the ball.
The big one to Pierre Williams. This is Malik Flowers from his own 5. He's dangerous, and he's got 4.4 speed as he comes across the 30, 28-yard return from Montana.
California. Montana trying to win here in Cheney for the first time on this red turf. They are 0-5 on this carpet. They've got a 4-point lead. They're going to have the ball to start the half. Malik Flowers, the deadly return man, with his best return of the night, gets it out across the 35-yard line as we go down to Tiff.
I would have said we want to lose. Call heads and tails. Nothing. They get it.
Just drop it on the ground.
Drop it on the ground.
So short kickoff on the ground, and Flowers bounces off his own guy, and he won't get free of Norman. Oh, Norman late.
Johnson again to pass. Goes to the far side. That one hauled in by Malik Flowers. Able to escape one tackle. And it looks like he is going to get enough to move the sticks for Montana. Then, Marty, I want to talk about Lucas Johnson. You know, it's been pretty apparent this season. Johnson is what makes this offense go. It's kind of a 180 when you talk about this Grizz offense when he's in the game versus whether he's not.
You're exactly right, Ben.
Malik Flowers. And the kick is off, and we're underway from Stewart Stadium. Malik Flowers hauls it in at the 1. He has several blockers up in front. Malik loose on the sidelines and gets up over the 30-yard line. He's the leading kick returner in UM history.
Weber State, Jay, must have great confidence kicking the passes.
Hit his first pass, and then punted after that. Hits Flowers here, and he dragged the defender with him.
North Dakota State with the first score in round 2 of the trip to the quarterfinals on the line. In the return game, this is where Montana got it going last week with Malik Flowers, and he's stacked up just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that's the explosive plays that they get from Malik Flowers or Burke.
Malik Flowers, the return man, gets out to the 32-yard line.
And Weber and Tutsi, the safeties, bringing the crowd with them on 3rd down and 8. And Johnson with a quick drop into a tight window for Flowers, and right in front of Destin Talbert. He's got enough for a first down.
Hands here now. Johnson gets that ball out, almost blocked by Wagee. Great catch by Flowers.
Gave Lawrence Johnson space to get to the end zone. So Flowers, the very dangerous return man, little trouble picking up the first kick, and he rides the back of his own guy and stays on his feet to the 30-yard line. And a lot of times on kick coverage.
As now Lucas Johnson back, finds his receiver Flowers, just staying on his feet. That is a tough man catch and a tough man run to make it inside the red zone for Montana.
And those two connected well on the opening drive last week against Montana State, a touchdown scoring drive. And right back to Flowers for Johnson. And he's twisted down by
passing game being out. It's been a struggle for Montana in the second half.
There's Malik Flowers, one of the most dangerous return men in FCS history, and got clipped by his own guy.
Got to get the ball out to your receiver quickly.
Britt going to the far side, has that complete through a tight window. Got it to Malik Flowers, and they say he was in bounds, first down.
All away from him wisely. A really nice throw there of getting it over the underneath.
Face mask on Joe Edric Lewis just before the timeout. Johnson back to the air, has another completion. He's like Flowers tonight, and that's why. Well, yards after the catch, close to a first down.
Yeah, they're playing so much man-to-man coverage, so if you get the outside receiver an opportunity to catch the ball and make people miss, that's been a nice connection for the Grizzlies.